Hey guys, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition.
I was doing it. Hey guys, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition with Anira.
And I'm Bridget.
This is episode 4 with Makana.
Yep.
And
we finally finished the prologue. We finally finished the prologue, and now we can start the game proper. Do we want to run around first or go straight to plot?
That.
Oh. At the end of last episode, I did level up.
Well, no, after the end of last episode, because it wasn't in the episode, it was after it. Tell them proper.
Oh, my God. Anyway, leveled up. I can pull up a character record real quick. I just went ahead and got Leaping Shot. Hi,
well
kitty.
then.
There's a kitty cat.
She was unimpressed with your decision.
You made noises. But I got Leaping Shot, and that was pretty much all I did. And, so do we want to run around town first, or do we want to...
What are our options for this?
Run around town, or go straight to plot cutscene stuff?
What does town get us?
Loot. And ambient dialogue.
Okay, well, I don't care about that second thing, but get us some loots.
Okay.
Do we want to keep that in, or want to cut for that?
What?
Loots. You want to keep running around town in?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Because dialogue.
Okay, dialogue.
So we're heretics, just like that. Should we surrender, or...
Don't be foolish. We are the Chantry, as much as any Grand Cleric.
They didn't even say that.
Well, the cut... I don't know.
Could you
Weird
not?
noisy things.
Could you stop that? I'm looking at you, frames. Could you stop?
I'm just going to take one of these. So... Oh, we have updated to the latest patch, patch 10. Trespasser comes out tomorrow, technically. I'm not going to empty all the treasure chests because every time we come back here, if that still is a thing, they should respawn loot. So
schematics.
Yeah. Because my other saves, for whatever reason, did not sync properly, so I can't go
You dislike the Templars, sister?
No, I know their purpose, but you remember I once ministered in a circle chantry.
It was tough.
Yes. I assumed you were used to having Templars around, keeping us safe from the mages.
The mages in the circle followed the chant of light as faithfully as the Templars, sister. More faithfully than some Templars, even. Some of the things those Templars did when they thought I did not see.
Yes, but clearly what you had to say was not important.
Anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying.
Schematics and saves.
Oh, yeah, oh my god, I'll do that in a second. I remember all the chests.
Chesticles.
But, because I have a completed playthrough, where I have a lot of schematics and stuff, and I was gonna try and sync everything, but it would not let me. I'll take that.
Unfortunately, everything looks like a foot because you were playing it on the crap top.
But that wouldn't have any effect on the
I know
save.
that. I'm just saying. I'm saying, unfortunately for you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's actually a decent laptop, just not for gaming.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to talk to this right now. I'm just going after loot right now, and then I will come back and talk to everybody after the cutscene.
Look at this dirt. Look at this dirt.
Alfred.
Ooh, a piece of Elford. Ooh, a piece of Elford.
I know, right? And I'm just going to do inside town. I'm not going to go around the area outside of Haven just yet.
We appear to be outside of town.
We're not. We're still in town.
Oh, is it just the little, naturey place?
See, all this is town. For some reason, the map's taking forever to actually load. But this is town, and then out here, there's a bunch of stuff.
Yes, we don't have a map. We just have these markers on nothing.
Thank you for telling me about the apothecary that I'm not inside. But that's his house.
Well, you were clearly close enough for it to work.
I was just stealing the plants up in the back of his house. Damn it! Stop only having one thing in you.
Can you trade things out to keep? Can you put
No.
it? Okay. So if you had something that was not as good, you couldn't put it in there to hold it open for later.
Yeah, no.
Fliss said to check with you to make sure these are safe to serve.
Okay. Yeah, sure. They seem fine.
Anyway, day 2. This is about the when he was observing me being all unconscious and stuff.
Us.
Yeah.
I'm here too, bitch.
Pulse normal, breathing normal, still unresponsive, careful drop feed of prepared elf fruit extract. I got very confused. Prepared drop feed of prepared elf fruit extract to hasten her recovery. A lot of thrashing, mutters about too many eyes. Something about the grey. Encouraging?
They're fine. Nobody will take sick as long as she boils them right. Smart woman for asking, though.
Well, her hair's shiny too. That might just be a thing.
Yeah.
So's his.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's got a bunch of good stuff.
I'll get this, and I'll take this.
And we'll leave the dagger.
Leave the crappy dagger. And look at this hat I can't wear. Look at this hat I can't wear.
Nope.
I want to wear this hat.
There should be a mod where it just pokes holes in them.
It's glitchy as hell. I don't like it.
There should
Too
be a
much
mod
glitch.
where it lets you put them on and it just puts face paint on instead, or just has them invisible.
What I miss back there? Oh, no, it's that. Okay.
That
Bye,
thing you left the thing in.
Bye, Solus. Oh, I'm gonna check the houses too. Up in the house. You have anything in here?
Paintings.
Hey, there's a book. I'm gonna read the book. The Randy Dowager Quarterly.
A
well-worn quarterly missive of suspect virtue.
Oh no.
The Randy Dowager welcomes the cool of autumn with the fall of another, the collected dreams of desire being the confessions of an apprentice in training, more furrowing than harrowing, forbidden dalliances at their most spirited. The Randy Dowager, exhibitions for the noble of thought, but spry of step. The lady herself says enchanting, one supports the circles, if only because the closed doors offer the imagination more. 3 scarves fluttered in shock out of 5. I love this. I love these. They're hilarious. They're book reviews.
Oh my god.
They're crappy romance novel
yes,
reviews.
they are. I understood.
It's amazing.
It was awful. Oh my god.
It's beautiful. I love it. Anything in here? Damn it, Solus, why is there nothing interesting in your house? Be more interesting.
Because it's full of
You
vegetables.
damn egg.
No one wants those.
Oh, there's a thing in here. Have you ever heard the story of King Bedwyr? Bedwyr, like most kings, was a man of great pride who expected nothing but complete loyalty from his subjects. He believed the best way to achieve this was through fear. After all, those who feared him would never cross him or question his rule. Most importantly, those who feared him would always seek to please him.
That's not how that works.
No, it's not.
Fear just makes them want to rise up and kill you.
Bedwyr cultivated terror in his subordinates through the gleeful and unrestrained use of a contraption referred to as the Maiden. The Maiden was a hinged iron casket as high and wide and deep as a man, with vicious spikes within. It's an Iron Maiden.
Yes, it is.
Meant to pierce through the poor soul locked into it. Bedwyr's maiden was a prized possession and stood in a place of honor in his throne room, often with a screaming victim inside it. Political rivals, suspected assassins, treasonous ministers, the maiden consumed them all. But as time passed, more people were given to the maiden for increasingly trivial offenses: the cook for over-salting the king's food, the page boy for dropping his sword. The maiden cast a pall over the kingdom, and its people prayed for deliverance from their cruel king. Then one day a strange woman rode to the city. She called herself Ember, and was an emissary from a far-off land. Her leaders had heard, she said, of Bedwyr's wisdom and authority, and she sought the...
You want me to take it from here?
No, she sought the king's
Council.
I fucked it up. Go ahead.
The thought that he had earned the adulation of brother kings across the sea made Bedwyr swell with pride, and he granted Ember an audience. They dined and danced, and through it all, Ember flattered and fawned on the king. At the end of the night, Ember asked to see the maiden, the infamous device that had given Bedwyr all his power. The king, giddy with praise, proudly presented Ember with the empty contraption. Ember looked at the maiden, sighed with disappointment, and said, "That does not look terrifying at all. I should have imagined the spikes to be much sharper." Bedwyr grew red at her comment and replied, "The spikes are sharp enough. Look at the blood that still clings to them, but it is so small." Said Ember, "Are only children and women its victims?" Bedwyr grew redder still and replied, "Of course not. The maiden has devoured many men." Ember shook her head and said to the king, "I do not believe it. Surely no warrior could fear this thing. A man like yourself, tall and muscled, would not fit within." The king laughed and saw a way to prove the merit of the maiden to Ember. "I will show you how easily a man like myself could fit," he said. With that, he stepped into the device, but Ember was waiting, and no sooner had Bedwyr squeezed himself into the iron casket that Ember slammed it shut on him. Ember took the maiden with the screaming Bedwyr inside through the castle and down into the city. And the people, finally free from the king's tyranny, cheer and dance to the singing that echoed through the streets until Bedwyr was dead and it finally stopped. A tale often told in the Singing Maiden Tavern.
Well then.
I mean, apparently he couldn't see where that was going.
Oh, this is the Singing Maiden.
Because I could see where that was going. I knew that.
Iron Maiden.
I knew where that was going.
But this is the Singing Maiden.
Clearly.
Let's go in the tavern. Hey, there's a song.
And you've seen no signs of the Grey Wardens anywhere.
We're not paying you to be sarcastic.
Well, that's a damn shame.
That would make so much money.
Let's talk to Flissa. Maybe. Come on. Good job.
Can we get you anything?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adaar is leaving the hospital. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harris is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren, the quartermaster, can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segrid. His prices aren't too high. Yeah. Oh, there's also Minave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Farewell.
Goodbye. She is singing very loudly.
Well, the camera was like right up against her
face.
face.
It was.
Another book. I'm just gonna scroll through this one, so if you want to read it, pause.
Some of these have a lot of reading.
That's why I'm scrolling.
What?
Well,
There's a
let me
cat.
know if
She's
you
looking at
find
me. Got a kitty.
Okay.
She has that to say. What are you doing, hon?
Open the door.
It says no.
Open the door.
It
There we
says
go.
no.
And run into the wall.
And the people.
We're gonna go this way.
We got all the loots, so it's time for
No,
cutscenes.
we're going around here. There's more houses.
Oh, okay. I don't know where we've been.
Because... Effort.
Ooh, another bit of effort. Ooh, another bit of effort. And...
Nope, not that way.
Nope.
Wrong house.
You will not climb that wall. Is there some hardcore parkour you need to do to get on top of something?
No, not really, but... I always try to... I don't know why. Every time I try to jump on that, even though I know I can't.
And yet you continue.
And there's this thing. Day 3. Less thrashing, some response to stimulus. Vitals seem solid. 2 attempts so far by locals to break into the chantry and kill my patient. All this work to save her life, and they... will they just execute her? We'll inform Lady Cassandra. Expect her to wake before the morn.
Why are all these notes about the place? Did they just move us around or something?
I guess, or he just left his notes wherever.
Willy-nilly?
Damn it.
We want
Stop
that?
just having one thing in the bag. Bye, Varric. Bye, Varric.
The ground is very interesting.
Huh?
I keep seeing dudes just down looking at the ground.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're
it's
not
really-
bowing because they're
Yeah,
they're
it's
not.
just a really... I guess they're...
Yeah, that's not a bowing position.
Men of power. I'd be retired and living like Empress Celine.
I don't think that meant the same thing, did it?
What?
Were they talk? Was that the same conversation?
Yeah. If I had something like that, I'd be living like the Empress.
Oh, I see. He was saying that it was so bad. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, are spices really that powerful around here?
And he's like, I don't have those kind of spices.
What is this, Dune? The spice must flow.
Nice Dune reference. Why? die. No, I'm not gonna take it because I need this chest to respawn. Horse.
Well, no, there's none. They're just carts. No horses.
I'm gonna smack you.
I don't see
smack
why
me.
we need to build siege equipment.
You also
We're not
can't
laying
have that
siege to
up.
anything.
That's an excellent point, recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it will be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
You dumbass. But we don't plan on sieging anything. But what if they siege us? That is rather the point of having it.
You numpty.
You numpty.
You can't have that either.
I need it.
You can't have it.
Horse.
Didn't we have something that's supposed to have more loot and everything?
Yeah, but we're still like level 2, so.
Oh. Well, look, there's got some stuff.
I need a belt.
And the staff.
Wait. Nope.
Nope. Oh, there's a thing to read.
Take the thing.
Take it.
There you go.
Ah,
It's
this is
just about siege weaponry.
and how it's not dumb.
If anyone's terribly interested or I go too fast, let me know, because I have all the codex entries. We can just take a look at those later. Nothing up here. You see the blinky dots?
I timed it right on that one.
Alright, I'm gonna check out these houses over here and then I'm gonna head back.
Okie dokie.
And then plot.
Round around. Plot.
Master Harry said we weren't to sell Inquisition blades.
Nothing in here.
Hey, look, loot. It's oranges. It's not apples, but you can't really compare the two.
And here's the house we woke up in.
Is it ours?
No. Oh, there's new shiny things.
Oh, we get a new shipment?
I don't know.
No?
I guess not.
I guess it
It just
stays
was selectable. It's usually not selectable though.
Yeah. Nothing?
Nope. Nothing in here.
So, plot.
Oh, nope. There's. I have an addiction, you see. I need all of the elf fruit forever.
Unless it's the
Also,
only...
there's another chest.
Unless it's the only thing in a bag, in which case, no, you don't need it.
Yep. I need it all off the ground. So much elf fruit. That echoed weird.
Nope.
Why is it echoing so weird? Or are there two of them talking? I don't know.
As a gardener watches the earth for the first signs of life.
It's two of them talking, they're different
That-
voices.
Commander Cutlam,
That was weird.
I apologise for what I said earlier.
It's nothing. Now, Scout Plane, what can you tell me of Redcliffe?
The mages have been quiet since their attack on the Conclave.
Their attack? Do you have information confirming that the mages were responsible?
Well, I had assumed.
Don't. Our job is to acquire actionable information. Assumptions can lead you to overlook something vital.
He's got
What?
a helmet on.
Though you had granted
Under
them power over
a
the
hood.
very fade
All the
itself,
agents do.
though they sang hymns of praise unending.
All the agents have
though they
cloth. They're like cloth helmets. They're really weird.
It's weird, because it looked like metal. It's just weird.
Anyway, onward to plot.
Oh, plot. Plot occurs.
Yep. And then we'll talk to people.
What? She's
I did not
when we're
see
playing.
good Templars and evil mages in that circle, sister. I saw prisoners and jailers. The prisoners learned fear, and the jailers cruelty. Until we asked them to be less harsh in their treatment of the mages, at which point they rebelled. I am not certain the Chantry should ever have been backed by blades.
But that was weird. The way the surround sound's working is kind of weird.
Yeah,
Not sure what's up with that.
but at least it's working.
Anyway,
What was I saying before that?
I don't
they
know.
were talking.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, no, she's over here bothering us all the time when we don't need a Jonesy.
I know, right?
You fuzzy pest. You fuzzy pest.
Well, it's because you're more accessible. Because you're over there.
She doesn't want me. She doesn't want you. You're not good enough.
No. You are her people.
Yep. Oh, here we go.
Looking like a bamf.
Oh, yeah.
Does it trouble you?
If it wasn't enough to close the breach, what use is it?
You did everything we asked of you.
And it still didn't work.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Clearly you have something in mind.
We do. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Hey, Blondie.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Hey, Shiny.
You're even taller than I'd heard.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
Well, fuck you very much.
Well, that was quick.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a Gunari, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I'm no herald of anything, particularly not Andraste.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
So if I wasn't with the Inquisition...
Well, let's be honest, they would have censored us no matter what.
And you not being here isn't an option.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Don't call me
that. Well, we don't really get an option. Okay.
Yeah.
Operations! Yay, the war table.
We're doing stuff. I don't know what this means.
Yep. Go to Filarelden.
Filarelden.
There's only one thing available right now. We have one power, and only the agents...
We'll post soldiers a safe distance from the temple.
Our best guess at safe, anyway.
Excuse me, Cullen.
We had something to say, apparently.
Let's unlock the hinterlands.
Which apparently we have to be told to leave.
I don't know. Stop being talking.
Oop.
Look at the bay. I love Scott Harding. Scout Harding, she's awesome.
Scott Harding.
Scout Harding's the best. She's adorable. I am going to flirt with her at every opportunity. You cannot stop me.
I can take the mouse away from you.
That won't stop me.
I can go get my handcuffs.
Alrighty then, we have scouted the hinterlands. And next episode, we'll go there.
I suppose so.
Onward to the hinterlands.
Yeah, so next time on GGP, the place where apparently we had to be tweeted at to be told to leave.
Well, we didn't, but
we,
people
general
in general.
Yeah. We.
Alrighty then.
Anyway, we will see you next time.
Bye-bye. There are treasure mans.
Treasure mans?
Treasure mans!
Treasure mans!
There are treasure maps you can help me decipher, because they're...
Is it mans made of treasure?
No.